Hello, my Viking friends. Welcome to Valheim. I am Stinky's Tinky. Well, actually, I'm Tinker. But people call me Stinky sometimes, 'cause I can be quite a little stinker. But really, I think I'm kind of a nice person. I can be salty sometimes, but mostly nice. Well, we've just arrived at my estate, and I wanted to introduce you guys to my Mistlands estate. Now, this has been something I've been working on for a long time. You see, I found myself here in Valheim, like, I don't know, a year ago. I was doing my thing, spending some time and elsewhere, and then one time I died, and then when I resurrected with my soul gem, I don't know, I was being carried by a bird, and then the next thing you know, I was in this new world. And it wasn't that great, but the good part was some of my friends were there. And one of them, who knew me from Elder Scrolls, knew I was quite a builder. And he was like, "Man, Tinker, I can't wait to see what you do." And so I don't know, I got lost in the game, leveling, finding things, and it took quite some time to become this wealthy and to find the perfect place to build my estate. So here we're at the docks, we've just arrived, and I wanted to show my friend what I've done. So I'm making this video, and I know that I never made a video, and I've never shown off any Valheim builds. So this is my Valheim estate, and it is impressive. You come in, you land in the docks here. You can see the Mistlands over there. And I want to confess that I spent a lot of time harvesting materials, getting materials, slaving away, grinding it out. And then one day someone told me, there's this really cool add-on that you can get that's going to help make your life way easier. So, 80% of this facility was built from my own labor, my back, which is crazy. And then the rest of it, magic. I got this new magical ability where I could just make stuff appear out of anywhere. So it really made my life a lot easier. But this is the walkway, and you see we're going through the swamp. I've got it fenced off. We're above the nasty muck. One of my boats over there got destroyed. I just kind of left it. I put some fires up because I wanted to keep all the riffraff back. And then over there I've got a cool totem protecting this area. And I love the new additions that we've got for furnishings. It's just made my place so much fancier and just way less primitive. I love it. So here we are, we're just walking up and we're coming into, oh look, there's some guys over there. It's so tempting to just whip out and then just kill them. But they're not doing anything bad. They're okay. We're just going to leave them alone. Alright, here we are. This is my build. My beautiful Viking home at Valheim. Built this stairway leading up, and this piece here in the middle is all where it began. I was just running around, getting killed by mosquitoes left and right, goblins, whatever you want to call them. And I found this Stonehinge. And I said to myself, This is it. Oh man, this is where I'm building. None of the stairs, I just put these in like a week ago, leading in to the final place. Stonehinge Plains Village. Here we are. So I came in and I saw this crazy Stonehenge surrounded by locks, and I thought, this is incredible. This is it. We're gonna make this the place. So I started with this little building clinic here, and I made fire and I had a little tent, and then I went crazy. I decided the very first thing I needed was a place to craft and to sleep. So I came this direction and I saw this monolith. I was like, oh man, that is where I'm gonna sleep. And I just started building all around it. And I made this little stairwell. And then everything's been improved and made better since I got here. But I'll show you my awesome view. And I've planted a lot of trees here to just make things more homey. And the loxes that were surrounding the hinge, I built them this huge pen. And as you can see, they're quite out of control. I have to go in there and cull the herd quite often, but provides a great source of meat. You just keep going on up the stairs and you find my most beautiful room. I got a hot view up here with a hot tub. Here you can see the entire village. Now you see, I fell in love with the hinge. I just had to be here. This has all come to be over the last year of my life. Let's head back down and I'll show you the main crafting area. I also have a village of those nasty little... Yeah, you heard him. Boy. Can't tell you how many times those guys have taken my last breath. Alright, so then I had to have a lot of processing going on to make all of these amazing things. So I built a crafting area. Got everything I need right here. And I kind of got tired of coming off the tower, so I built another bed. Here's the kitchen, built underneath the monolith. Pretty cool. And then this is the food storage. So I could craft and make and grow and store all the food I needed. And then back here, well, you gotta store all that stuff. So we have metals and linens and nails. And oh yeah, treasure. Yeah, look at all my treasure. That's just one of the rooms. So, now, that's pretty boring, but very important when you're in Valheim because you need a place to store everything. And then I built this little cozy bed so I could respawn pretty easily. There's my lovely loxes. Looks like they're getting into some fights. I might need to, get rid of it. But we'll come do that. We'll do that later. But all of these are tame, and they live here in my village. Now, you can't just eat lox. I mean, you gotta eat fruits and vegetables. So I did make a nice garden here for myself. So we have our turnips, carrots, carrot seeds, turnip seeds, blueberries, raspberries, and mushrooms. to make all those culinary delights of the Viking world. And I also needed a farm for trees, so I did build this on the other side, and that's all this whole space is. It's pretty big, it goes back. I've got tree after tree just to make harvesting easier for me. And I've got my bees so I can make my mead, and I've got some processing for my barley over here, little barley field, and a place for me to also craft and take care of flax and make some stuff. Kick that up. It's going. Get those going. Come back later and there it'll pop out and pick everything up right there. So then I wanted to make a place for all of my friends to stay when they came onto the server to help me farm and find things. So I built the Mellow Inn. This place is pretty cool. It's got everything you and your Viking buddies could want or need in one building. We've got a brewery, a bar, nice warm fire, can't tell you how many times the trolls invaded and destroyed me while I was trying to build this place. I'm going in the order of how I built and add things. So, made some cool sweets. I made them themed. This is the Dear Me suite, so it's got some deer, things like that. Then we have the patio where we can look out over the whole entire area. We're getting to that building. That's a recent addition, but not the most recent. Then we have the Wolf Den suite. Sure you've already guessed, but it's decorated with wolves. Wolf type stuff. See them? And then we're gonna head upstairs to the last little area. Sorry, I'm stuck. World save. Don't you love it? How many times have you died to a world save? Well, I'm having a problem with my stair. Alright. This is the Greenland suite. Because it's green. And I was from Greenland before I got lost in all of my journeys. And this is the Locks of Love honeymoon suite. Yeah. So that is the accommodations for my friends that want to come to the Valheim area. Pretty cool. Took quite a bit of time to build, and some of the new furnishings helped make it look a lot more homey and less, Viking, I guess, or less creative. Now, every Viking needs to relax after long, hard excursions at sea or across mistlands and swamps and all of those crazy, scary things. So I want to come back to that because I just finished this build today. So then this back here is a really awesome hot tub, swimming, relaxing, make your outdoor lox pie here in the outdoor kitchen. Hop in the hot tub, get some relaxation, joy, warm, hot soak while just eating some lox pie and having some stem drink. Yeah. And then if you want and you're feeling pretty spicy, you can bring your friends over here and get some gambling in with this awesome table, stone chairs here. Just so cool. So this whole entire area was carved out of the landscape, and then I planted this beautiful oak, and I made myself a terrace garden with a terrace sitting area. Right over here I could just sit, relax with some friends, and enjoy the space. But I decided that my friend's home was even better than any of the places I had to sleep, and I thought any true Viking must have a castle. And so then the dream of a castle became real, and I carved this whole space out and made a huge castle for myself to show off my wealth and awesomeness and glory, and just to generally spend some amazing time in. So this one was quite the project. And because of its location, I was getting attacked constantly. And I decided it's time to get an army of wolves. So I caught me some wolves and I built this wolf den for my wolves, because they were getting killed too. I got this one guy, he doesn't seem to be too tame right now. But all the rest of the guys in here, they're pretty tame. They got food, they just don't want to eat unless I'm around for some reason. Something's attacking one of my totems. They have an outdoor area here so they can come outside, check out the view. And they have an indoor area with some nice warm cozy fire. But I used to keep them with me all the time, so when I was building I wasn't getting chomped up or ate. They would just go fight, take care of things for me. Now I just take them when I'm going hunt. So this is the lodge. Now, not everyone that comes into my place is welcome. So if they're bad, I can just throw them in here in my jail. I got some bunk, bread, little bathroom. Stick them in there and forget about them. This is the dining area. Weapon storage. Pretty much every weapon you can make is in here. Pick your poison and head out and kills. Big feast over here at this table. And then in here we have a nice private bath. Beautiful. Some, casual gear set out for when you're done. You can just get all dressed up right there and come out here and relax. Then if you want to up your game a little bit and put on some better gear, you can come in here. This is the dressing room. Of course, got all the gear. I'm actually wearing some of the new gear, so I didn't even bother putting it out on display, because I can display it. Now, for this fancy estate, you need a pretty good sized kitchen. Now, every one of these buildings are connected by portals, but I just kind of going around showing you guys how it looks. So, here is my mage's room for making all my potions. Got a nice assortment of items here set up, and a little table back here where I can make things. Now, I told you I have many treasure troves, so this one is the big one. Lots of extra trophies, gold, cool stuff, all smashed in, double doored, and really close that down, keep the criminals out. This is my beautiful kitchen. Got my sink, cooking station, cutting station, cabinet storage. Some meals set out for buffet style eating. And then a meadery here right in the house, so we don't have to go all the way over to the other building. But yeah, plenty to drink. No huge hikes to get it. You can just stay all here in the comfort of your home. Another portal. More storage. And then this is the smoker room. So, getting hungry again. So here's the hides and tanning station and all the tools you need for tanning. And then here's where we have all the meat and foods we've caught smoking, cooking, sausages, fish, lox meat, sea serpents. It's just a grandiose assortment of yummy, yum meats. Oh, the life of this Viking, I'm telling you, I am living it up. Now, this stairwell, what a glorious addition to my home. Took a long time to figure out how to actually build, but once I got it going, I was like, this is so sick. And I love it. Now, I got my garbage disposal up here. Ultimates, throw it in and just blow it up. Love it. The obliterate. Now, got a few rooms here. Some of the Viking closest friends of mine have already claimed their little beds. This is my room, Tinky Stinky. And yeah, this roof was quite a project with all the black metal. Gonna have a world save, it's like. Hot tub. Hopefully a mosquito doesn't get you while you're taking a break, but keep your sword nearby. This is a friend's room. And then I have a couple of other friends' rooms here too. Just so much detail. And sometimes if you don't feel like taking the stairs, you can just portal around. Downstairs, upstairs. I just love all of the details that went into this home. I really spent a lot of time making sure it was homey and enjoyable for myself and my guests and anyone visiting. I tried to make each room different. So awesome. And then over here, when you're just wanting to relax, come sit out on the balcony, look at the mountain, look at the wolves, look at the land. Yeah, just pretty much enjoy Viking life. Ah! All right, let's head over to this other most fascinating building. So can't just eat lox meat, fish all the time. We gotta have food to fill that army of wolves. So, and you're gonna have something different. So I built the mega pig pen. And since we have some strange Vikings sometimes come. We have these really weird cult type Vikings, so they like to come in here and plan battles and wars and things like that. So they come over here and they get their battle plans going and they take a nap, and then they can take their gear and store it and come out here and enjoy this beautiful space here. Have a seat here, look at the entire village, plan their next raid, and then when they're ready, they can just hop on down and maybe make some big meal, big dinner, big parties here. And they can come out here and get a fresh pig. Wanted to have a place for my pigs to hide when mosquitoes come, so I created a cover for them. They can run back, get away from the mosquitoes. More importantly, I also created a water bath, so you get some water, get something to drink. They're pretty happy little pigs. Alright, so make sure I close that. We don't want any piggy pigs in here. Uh-oh. Look at that. Well, can't have that. How did you get in here? Can't be having any of that. Little kitchen. Roasting some herbs. Can roast some meat here. Maybe make us a meal. Pretty simple design. And then here's the back room for those super special high-powered Viking groups that want to have that extra private moment. We like to keep this place pretty open air. It's pretty nice here. Nice breeze coming through. Just keep that wind coming through, especially with the pigs next door. It can get kind of stinky. Alright, so this is pretty much all of the living quarters and the farming kind of going on in this world that I put together. Now I have one more place, and it was just finished today, that I can show you. I really missed worship. I know I'm in Valheim, but I'm a Christian, a Viking Christian, so I had to make a church for myself and for my friends. So this was the last edition completed before I decided it was time to make my Valheim video. Now, obviously, this did not happen in a few hours. This is hundreds of hours. I don't even want to admit how many hours I have been building this place, but man, it is beautiful. And maybe I'll make a few more videos that just showcase some of each buildings by itself. That way you can just enjoy those visual details. But yeah, I love this church. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's just so, I don't know, I just love it. Had some trouble getting some of the lighting to actually stay in place, so I just gave up. I didn't want to use a million pieces of steel. Nice. Sit here. Just relax. See the colors coming through the glass. Joy. nice, safe, relaxing space. Just love all the little things that you can do with all of the different pieces in this game. You can just make it so amazing. And thank you to all of those of you in the Viking community who've made mods to make some of these things easier and more enjoyable. So I hope you love my home and this space. And if you want to see more, just let me know and I can make that happen. But thank you for watching the tour of my home and my village. I hope that you saw something here that made you think maybe I could do something like that in my world. Or maybe, you know, you saw something that you might build upon and do even better, because this game is just so awesome and relaxing. Thank you guys for watching my Viking video, and I look forward to making more.